Hey guys, Tim King here with RCGroups.com. Today we're going to talk about the Flyzone Rapide. It's a receiver-ready brushless performance glider, and its build is being for easy cruising or cutting loose. It excels at everyday soaring and extreme aerobatics, according to the ad copy. It's a pretty cool little plane. It's got carbon and fiberglass reinforcements to make the airframe pretty stout, so it'll handle some high speeds. And I think it'll work great for anybody who's a sport plane pilot looking for something a little different, as well as those glider guys who want something to fly when the lift just isn't cooperating. It's a fast plane, make no doubt about it. It doesn't climb exceptionally fast, but it climbs with authority. It'll get to altitude very quickly, and that's where it really starts to show its true colors. When you pull the power out of it, roll over, and begin a dive to build up speed, you'll see where this plane comes into its own. High-speed flybys are no problem at all. It makes a nice whistle as it goes by. It also retains plenty of energy on the way down, so you can do loops, rolls, Cuban 8s, anything else you can think of. The nice thing is it handles well both at a low and a high speed, so when you do start using up some of that energy, you don't have to get too concerned about getting into the throttle right away, because it will slow down nicely and allow you to float a little bit. And then, of course, when it's just about out of energy, you can roll back into the coals and go back up to altitude and start all over again. I didn't find anything that the plane did badly. The stalls were clean. It broke straight ahead and started flying immediately again once you put power on it. It will knife edge. You do have to enter the knife edge with a little bit of speed built up, though, because there's not a lot of fuselage side area. But that's to be expected because of the type of plane it is. You can also hover it if you work really quick on the sticks. You can get it to hold in a hover, which is really unusual to see in an airplane like this, but just something else you can do with it. It comes with all the servos. It comes with 2 aileron servos, and of course one for the elevator, one for the rudder. The elevator is a full flying stab. It also features optional flaps. You would have to buy the flap linkage kit, as well as a couple extra micro servos to enable the flaps to work, but that's not a big deal. Also features a brushless motor and a propeller. Uses a 2200 3S battery pack, so that's something everybody has in their pocket already, so you don't have to buy anything special for this one. And of course it requires a 4 or more channel receiver, depending on whether or not you want flaps. That motor is a 950 kV motor, plenty of power for the 13.5 by 7-inch folding prop. One thing to keep in mind is you do not want to stay on the power all the time with this plane. So you want to power up to altitude, pull the throttle out, and then use that stored energy to have your fun. Between 5 and 6 minutes motor run time is what I'm getting, and that takes the battery down to about 20% left, which is where I'm comfortable with it. So anyway, sit back and watch the video, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. I'll go out and do it a little further away from us this time, if we know how fast it's going to come through. Just about got on the backside of the power curve then. And I think that's probably